To start off, can you give us a little bit of information about yourself and your occupation?
Sure. My name is Rich Sinclair. I am the Vice President of Sinclair Recreation. Sinclair Recreation is a commercial grade park and playground design, sales, and construction company. We've been around since 2003 and is owned entirely by my wife, Diane, who is the president, and myself. We build commercial grade playgrounds for parks and schools throughout the states of Michigan and Indiana.
How many employees do you have?
We have 10 employees between two states that are full-time. We also have between 5 and 6 seasonal employees in the construction arm of our business that work for us during the summer, usually college kids, most of which from Hope.
What benefits do you give your employees?
So for our full-time employees, we offer them health insurance that we pay for 100% of the employee's health, dental, and vision coverage. Employees then have the option at their expense to add family members, but our insurance company tells us we are one of the last companies in West Michigan that still provide 100% of employee health benefits. Through this year, we have provided a 3% matching IRA, but we are changing that to a fully administered 401k that will allow us to contribute, if different criteria are met, up to 6% to the employees' accounts instead of 3%. We have paid vacation, which is based on number of years worked, that caps out at 3 weeks. And we buy the employees a lot of lunches, which is kind of a soft perk, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a big hit.
Have you ever seen discrimination in your workplace?
In our workplace, I can tell you that when we have bid on projects in specific markets, like the city of Detroit, that when we had the best design and the best price, we were not awarded the contract because we were not a minority contractor. So I know that's probably not what they're looking for, but it certainly felt like discrimination when we had the best product and the best price and still were not awarded the contract based on the color of our skin.
Have you ever experienced discrimination?
I worked for a company in New York, and there were a couple of times where I thought there was a possibility that someone else had been picked for a position or an opportunity over me based on the color of my skin or the color of their skin. Some of that may have also had to do with seniority. As a small independent business owner, we don't believe in tenure, which is having a protected position based on the number of years worked. We believe in trying to constantly pursue excellence, whether that comes from someone who's been there for 20 years or someone who's been there for 20 minutes. Those are the things that we want to celebrate and raise up.
Lastly, have you ever seen harassment in your workplace? This can include verbal, physical, sexual, or mental.
Sure. Our construction crew a couple of years ago had a crew leader who was not a very nice person and was verbally abusive. And we sent him to anger management courses and sensitivity training. And he just, we would get reports of horrific things coming out of his mouth that did not align with our goals and who we are, my wife Diane and I, as people and our values. So after repeated attempts to try to curb his behavior, we let him go because he was putting things out into the world that were not aligned with our core beliefs. Beyond that, no. I mean, we're a WBE certified business, which is a women's business enterprise. It's a very difficult to obtain and even harder to maintain certification because my wife Diane is the president and runs the majority of the show. So when they come in to interview for a recertification every year, they require that I, as a co-owner, have to leave the office. They don't even want to talk to me. They only want to talk to the president to make sure that it's on the up and up. We have always followed equal opportunity hiring practices. So no, we have not seen a lot of discrimination. I think early in her career, my wife experienced a lot of sexism, which she was able to use to her advantage because people would underestimate her and then she would eat them for lunch because she is not twice as smart as any man out there and plays to win. So when people made the mistake of underestimating her or trying to put her in a box because she was a woman, she usually came out on top.
Good stuff.